I hacked GameStop's website. I literally cracked the code. I actually got good deals from GameStop's website. Right here is a stack to the floor of games that I bought from GameStop. And I reached the max number of games that you can purchase in one order. And the deals that I got on these games is seriously insane. And it is clear that they did not want me to have this deal. Because after I purchased this, the price of these games doubled, tripled, even quadrupled the price of the games that I bought because I bought so many. If you want to see how I went about buying these games on their website, stay tuned to the end and I'll show you how I did it. So now let me open these and explain to you the predicament that I'm in. It's not really a predicament. I'm glad to be in this predicament. But let's go through and see what I really did, because I can assure you that this is the craziest thing that I've ever done when it comes to video game buying and hint hint, reselling. And here with me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of games from GameStop. What am I gonna do with all of these games, you might ask? Well, let me tell you about the deal I got on these, boys and girls. I have a paper explaining. I should have just done a spreadsheet, but I just chose to write it down because it sticks in my brain a little bit better. I have how many games I bought, of which game, how much I spent on each game, and how much each game price charts for. And I got crazy deals on all of these games. That's why I maxed out the number of games you can purchase from GameStop in one order. And in this pile of all of these games, there's only 9 different games here. I went through and hand selected each game in this pile to get the most bang for my buck, and boy, did I do that. So let me go through and show you everything that I got after I get all of this crap sorted, and we'll go from there. Right here, I have 6 copies of Tandem, A Tale of Shadows for the PlayStation 4, and the top one actually came sealed even though I bought it pre-owned. Right here, I have 10 copies of Relayer for the PlayStation 4. And when you buy pre-owned games from GameStop, it's not guaranteed that it's going to come in the case. So this bottom one is just the disc inside of an old DVD case. Then right here, I have 6 copies of Arkanoid Eternal Battle for the PS5. Another 6 copies of Astro Knight for the PS5. 6 copies of Alice Gear Aegis for the PS4. 6 copies of Maglum Lord for the PS4. And 6 copies of Clive and Wrench for the PS4. Along with 3 copies of Kamiwaza Way of the Thief for the PS4. And 1 copy of Albert Hitchcock's Vertigo for the PlayStation 5. I bought this game for myself just because I've never seen it before and it looked pretty interesting. And it came with this special edition slipcover. This sticker that they put on here is absolutely impossible to get off. So I may throw this slipcover away because the way it fits in there is just not right, because it was supposed to come with an art book, but there's this weird space in here that should not be in there. So that's really annoying. So let's go over the details of why I bought this many copies of this many games on GameStop's website, because it really is absolutely insane how good of a deal I got on all of these games. And I know that you're dying to know, and I paid a total of $239.74 for all of these games, okay? Now that that's said, let's get into the individual games and prices, what I paid and what they're worth. So right here, Tandem, A Tale of Shadows for the PS4. I bought this game for $4.99 per game. I have 6 copies. The total cost of all 6 of those games was $29.94. This individual game price charts for $20.97. So the total actual value here is $125.82. So the profit I'm making on this game alone is $95.88. I'm going to save Relayer for last because this one was absolutely insane. So next, we have Arkanoid Eternal Battle for the PS5. I paid $4.99 for each of these games. I bought 6 total. Total cost was $29.94, just like the other one. This game price charts for $24.94. So the total value here is $149.64, bringing me in at $119.70 profit. Next, we're going to go with Astro Knight for the PS5. So once again, $29.94 for all the games. This game price charts at $19.95, meaning the total value here is $119.70, meaning the profit made is $89.76. Next, Alex Gear Aegis for the PS4. I paid a whopping balance of $2.99 per game here, meaning I paid $17.94 for all 6 of these games. This game price charts at $16.49, meaning the total value of all of these games is $98.94, meaning my total profit is $81. Next, Magnum Lord for the PS4. I paid $4.99 for this game, meaning the total cost was $29.94. The game price charts at $23.46, meaning the total value is $140.76, and my total profit is $110.82. All right, then we have Clive and Wrench for the PS4. I'm just going to cover that up because it makes it a lot easier. I bought 6 games, paid $2.99 each. The total I paid was $17.94. This game price charts for $24.99, meaning the total value is $149.94, and my total profit is $132 on Clive and Wrench. For Kamiwaza Way of the Thief for the PS4, I only bought 3 because the deal wasn't the best. I paid $4.99 for this game. I got 3 copies. I paid $14.97 for all of them. This game price charts at $19.90, meaning it's worth $50.70, so my total profit here was $44.73. And I bought this Alfred Hitchcock game just to have it for myself for the personal PS5 collection. I bought this game for $8.49. Price charts for $25.99. So my total profit here is $17.50. Last but not least, I wanted to wait on this one because this is absolutely insane. Relayer for the PS4. I paid $4.99 per game. I bought 10 copies of this game, which was the max it would let me spend. I paid $49.90. This game price charts for $36.99, meaning the total value in all 10 of these games is $369.90, bringing my total profit at $320 for this right here. This literally pays for all of these games. So I could keep all of these games for free by just selling those, and I could still probably keep a copy or 2. Now, with all of that being said, yes, I am a video game reseller, but yes, I'm a video game collector. I love video games. My goal is to open a video game store within the next year, so that's why I bought so many copies of this game, but I was able to, quote-unquote, hack the system on Gamestop's website. So my total cost that I paid for all of these games was $239.74. All of these games collectively price chart for $1,240.39, bringing in my grand profit to $1,000.65. With that being said, I'm going to take all of these games and I'm going to resell them. I'm going to add 1 copy of each game to my personal collection, then I'm going to keep another copy for me to have inventory for my store whenever I open my store, meaning that I added a game to my collection for free, I added inventory to my game store for free, and I'm making money. GameStop pretty much paid me to do this. That is insane. And the even crazier part is, if you go to GameStop's website right now and want to buy Relayer for the PlayStation 4 pre-owned, the new price is now $28.49. I paid $4.99 per game for this. So I know that my purchase definitely flagged this and shot the price up because they're like, man, we can't just be giving this game away like that. But I was like, I literally stayed up all night searching all these games and I bought as many as I could. I paid $2.99 for Clive and Wrench for the PS4 each. If you buy this game used now, it's now $17.99 on GameStop's website. I paid $4.99 each for Magnum Lord for the PS4. If you go to GameStop's website now for a pre-owned copy of this game, it's $12.99. Alice Gear Aegis for the PS4. I paid $2.99 per copy, pre-owned. It is now $9.99 for a pre-owned copy of this game. Good news, everybody. Astro Knight for the PS5 is still $4.99. That's a great deal right here. That's what I paid in the game price charts for $19.95. So that might be a quick flip or a great addition to the collection if any of you want to run that deal up, because it's a great deal. Like I said, you're 4x your profit there, so do it if you can. Arkanoid Eternal Battle for the PS5. I paid $4.99 for each one of these games, and they actually sent me a sealed copy of one, which I'm gonna keep. I love having sealed games. The price has gone up from $4.99 to $9.99, so they doubled the price on that one. Once again, we already went over Relayer. It's crazy. This is a $28 game now, and I paid $4.99 for each copy. And Tandem: A Tale of Shadows for the PS4. I paid $4.99 for each game. The current sale is still $4.99, and this game price charts at $20.97. So if you still want to try some quick flips, make some value here, I highly recommend grabbing a copy of Tandem: A Tale of Shadows for the PS4 and Astro Knight for the PS5. If you just want to add any valuable games to your collection, or if you want to try the method that I just did, and I will make another video on how much profit I made at the very end after I've sold all of these, and I'll show you which ones added to my collection. You got the idea. And this Albert Hitchcock game is still $9.99, and the price charted value for Albert Hitchcock is $25.99. So that's still a great deal on that game. So if you want to know how I did this, I will show you right now what I did to do this. Okay, so I'm here on GameStop's website, and what you want to do is go to menu, then go down to video games, then click shop all. And this is how I personally did it. Then you scroll down, then you go to filter, and keep scrolling, go down to platform. And I didn't get any view more. I didn't get any Switch games, but I still selected Nintendo Switch, view more, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4. Then hit done. So now you're looking at all of these games, and then I go to sort and sort it from price low to high. So here we are. We're starting with the 94-cent games. Then we got $1.99, $1.89, $1.89. And I went through and kept scrolling, and while I was doing this, I was on my phone price charting each one of these games simultaneously. And there happened to be a trend that any game, and I would go to the next page, and any game that looks like anime style or looks very out of the normal, just like Clive and Wrench. I've never heard of this game, and it just so happened to be like Maglum Lord, kind of that anime style. Alice Gear Aegis, kind of that anime style. Relayer, kind of that anime like Gundam fighter style. All of these games, ones that look out of the ordinary, I would price chart and then buy as many copies as I can depending on how much the game price charted for. Like Relayer was too good of a deal. I paid $5 for each game, and the game price charts at $36.99. So it's just too crazy of a deal to pass up. So if you want to try this out for yourself, definitely give it a shot. The amount of games that I got for the deals that I got each one is absolutely nuts to me. And I'm so happy that I did this. And I really think that I was the one that caused all of these games to shoot up in value because of how many copies I bought of each one. And now it just so happens, like 2 days after I bought all these games, it just so happened to shoot up crazy in value. Like the fact that Relayer is now a $28 game and I paid $5 for each one. Like they shot up the price like 6 times on this game. I just got a great deal. And like I said, check out Astro Knight, check out Tandem: A Tale of Shadows, because those deals are still going on, but the rest have been taken off and they've been doubled, tripled, 6 times. You know what I mean? So check this out for yourself. This is how I hacked GameStop's website. I got insane deals. Try this for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this so much. And I'll see you on the next video.
Peace.